So, this afternoon's bit. This afternoon's bit. What is there to say about this afternoon's bit? Except, let's read a book. Nothing much left to be said about this afternoon's bit, except let's read a book and social media, Cherie_Stewart 983 on all platforms. That's it. So let's get into it. This one right here. Philip Pullman, author of his Dark Materials. Damon Voices on Stories and Storytelling. Let's get to reading, shall we? While we divulge on the outfit a little bit. We have read the first page thus far. Let's get to reading the paragraph on the second page. The second page. The Damon's Voices, which is the introduction. The pleasure he takes in the well-made is evident, and I was often shown things he liked. A Dove's Press edition of Paradise Lost, printed with the famous Dove's type. By the way, let's get a photo of a Dove product. Dove's type. A woodcut by John Lawrence, a life-size lithometer made for him by an admiring reader. He nearly always had a story to tell about these objects. These dove types, he told me, was once destroyed by their co-owner, T.J. Gobden Saunderson, after a dispute with his business partner, Emery Walker, by casting it bit by bit into the Thames from Hammersmith Bridge, a process which he undertook only on dark nights, and which took him 5 months to complete. Beginning at the end of August 1916, hold on, product number 2 coming, hold on, excuse me. 1916, product number 2, 1916, and finishing in January 1917. Nearly 100 years later, it was retrieved by the Port of London authorities' salvage diving team, employed by a designer wishing to distinguish the type. Retrieved by London's authorities' salvage team, which is what created the Salvation Army. The Salvation Army was created through that act by Philip Pullman. And out of that, Philip Pullman gave us 2 products. Philip Pullman gave us the brand Dove, and Philip Pullman also gave us the brand Maybelline, in order to signify the stories being told in the Damon Voices. So with that being said, thank you so much, Philip Pullman, for providing not only physical proof to the stories that it actually happened, but also providing the story that entails the properties of the products. The properties of the product. And that's just the introduction of the book, Demon Voices by Philip Pullman. And out of just the introduction, in order to explain, well, the diversity of the book, we got two products from Phil Pullman, which is Dove and the Matte Bar by Maybelline, with the shade 1915 on the back, which signifies the beginning of World War I, which happened in 1915, and World War I ended in 1917. So 1915, 1916, January 1917, World War I ended, which explains the packaging of, well, you know, me and Philip Pullman, and the packaging of, well, you know, my and Philip Pullman, 1917, the beginning and the end of World War I. So, here's the proof that World War I existed, the physical facts, including that of the stories of what happened in World War I in a book. See that? I'm not the only one who talks of the justice of having proof and a final conclusion. Philip Pullman does too. Have proof, have a final conclusion. What's your final conclusion now that school is starting next week, Tuesday? With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Once again, remember my social media handle, Cherie Stewart, Cherie_Stewart983 on all social media platforms. With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye! Don't copy your teacher's work, and don't copy your teacher's look, because not every undertone is the same, and not every material or every thread is the same.